I should be live, but I have no idea because I'm still starting up YouTube Studio on my laptop. Okay, contents, no, content, live, thank you, so, okay, seems to be working. Hello, Anouk and Yella. Glad to see you're still here. Reset camera. Performance general. Where the hell is reset camera now? Oh, there it is. Okay, I was completely lost. I guess we can finally properly start building now. Okay, now I'm gonna keep a dragon over here for skill all the time. Let's see. Yeah, dragon should be able to fly through there. Since it's still a white dragon, and white dragons are fairly small in D&D. Compared to other dragons at least. I think I'm gonna create a lot of tunnels in this one. So that will be hard to even find the dragon's normal lair. So I guess Yella and Anouk are still here. I don't know if Hira is also here, and I don't know if Suzuki is also here. But sure, I'll just build. If you have any questions, just ask me. Oh, by the way, the music is turned off. I'll get that fixed real quick. Music. By the way, I don't know if volume is factory. Can you still hear me? Because I do not know how volume works with YouTube. I don't know if I can tweak it to be softer. So I don't know if this works properly at this point. Jelle, how's the volume of the music? I'll just ask the chat. Okay. It's a lot easier to manage. I don't know if this changes things if I. Fuck you want me to listen on the laptop? I don't know if it's soft or not. Adjust that volume, or I'll have to turn on music on my laptop, but I won't, because that sound quality is utter shit. And if that sound also has to go through my mic after that, which also has a shit sound quality, it will just sound like shit. For the record, I do not know how the snow got in here. I mean, I can't talk for 2.5 hours straight, okay? Sometimes I just need to say nothing. Better for both my voice and your viewers' experience, because if I just ramble about literally nothing, it won't be entertaining either, okay? Because I raise and lower a lot, and raising and lowering takes so much time if you do it on freeform. And I build on a huge scale anyway, so I don't need to go in a lot of detail. Yes, silence. Hello Arpit, whoever you may be. I've never seen you before, so perhaps you have a new username, but I don't recognize it. I almost said armpit, not gonna lie. And the thing is here, if you freeform it, and you try to place something precisely, if you let it go, it will still move a tiny bit. That's also partly the reason why I always build on snap mode, if I can. Hello Suzuki. Okay, I need some interesting parts in the terrain, but what the hell could I add? And I mean really interesting, because white dragons are boring as fuck, so I need some interesting things in the lair. Nasrik Garder. Let me just see. Bull ranks. Cameraman 0, Baron Münchenhausen, Azure Christ, Joe Meyer, fish. Be back. Wait, I'll just look it up. Mentions Zarik. Lord Pixel rank you up to good bowler. I did not. I do too, but do we have a snowy dragon lair? Like a really big one that one can use for a D&D map. I mean, I'll just show the other dragon's lair I also made. Illusion. Oh, your illusion. Okay. Yes, I did indeed rank you up. I think to advanced. This is the other dragon's lair I built, which was like 3 months ago now. Perhaps a little bit less, but quite a while ago. I'll go back to the other. Because I no longer need this map, because in the game I use it for, it's already in ruin, so. My guess is probably France, even though I don't want them to win because they play such horrible football. But they have such a strong selection. Like, I hope it's Germany or the Netherlands, but let's be realistic. The Netherlands are probably not gonna win because their defense is about as strong as well. The center backs are strong, but the backs are really weak, especially Dumfries. Like, he can't defend. The dude can't defend. And he can't attack either. He scored, yes, but he should have scored 5 times more. And his passes are awful. I don't know why everyone is hyping over him. He misses a lot more than he actually hits. So. Oh hell nah, Jelle. Against Ukraine, he should have scored 2 times in the first half. The goal from Wijnaldum, literally, that's he tried to he pumped the ball into the keeper's area, and the ball was utter shit. The only reason Wijnaldum scored was the ball bounced back into the field, because the ball that the dude gave was exactly between Memphis and Weghorst. So, just utter shit. And he hasn't made a single defensive action. Yeah, I guess so too, Anouk, but who knows? Honestly, if you just... No, he totally isn't. You could just put a proper right forward there, because he's in defending anyway, and it will be way more effective. Just play with a 4-3-3 system, and just put Malen on right forward, and Memphis on left, and Weghorst on center. No, probably not. If you would just put a proper right forward there, we would have scored way more. He misses so many chances. I mean, yes, he's dangerous. That's because he's always on the right forward position, but he isn't a good right forward. That's the thing. He gets a lot of balls because he stands a lot. He doesn't get covered by the opponent a lot. That's the opponent's fault. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Also true. Probably yellow, but still, you could put Berghuis there and it would be better. Just put Timber on right back. He's way stronger when it comes to defense. Plus his technique is 10 times better. He just isn't as fast as Dumfries probably, but still. Yeah, probably. Just put Gravenberg in the team. De Roon on defensive and De Jong and Wijnaldum are fine as they are. Because Wijnaldum gets a lot of criticism for not playing that well, but I mean he at least gets some good numbers. I don't mean that he scores a lot, but that he scores a lot of chances he gets. He doesn't miss a lot. That's the thing. He isn't like a very creative player like De Jong. He isn't that kind of player. He passes a lot. He doesn't do crazy stuff with the ball, but he's very functional. No, no. If you just no. I would just drop the 3-5-2 and just play like 4-4-2 or 4-3-3 and put Blind on left back. Though I do agree that Arnold should be switched for Wijndal. And I mean, Malen creates a lot of danger, but just like Dumfries, he misses such a shit ton of chances. Sure thing, Duran. That's also true, but just looking at the way he plays. I mean, yes, he scores a lot, but he gets a shit ton of chances, so that's logical. The goals he makes, I could have scored as well, so... No, just not. De Jong is way more important, Blind is way more important, De Vrij is way more important. Wijndal is more important, Memphis is more important. Hello, Tigo. Tigo, you're not even allowed to watch. You're seeing major spoilers here. For the record, Tigo is a player in my campaign that I'm building this for. I love how there are now 2 D&D players I played IRL with. Hello Spoppy, we are talking about the Euro football. Football, like actual football played with our feet. No, not soccer. We're not talking about soccer, we're talking about football. We're playing with our feet here. The thing is, that's logical when he's always like in front. Yellow. He's always on the right forward position. All the fucking time. No, Spopey. The British made it. They call it football. Therefore it's football. Look at his. Just look at his statistics in general. You see that his. I don't know the English word. His rendement is utter shit. He used to play centre back as a kid. He's a right back. He is supposed to be a right back. Weghorst has been utter shit indeed. He has only scored 1 goal, but I guess he just doesn't fit in the whole team in general. If you say so, Anouk. And Van Aanholt is also playing like shit. I agree. I mean, Dumfries appears a lot, but the things he does with the ball could have been done a lot better by a proper right forward, like even Berghuis, even though I'm a Berghuis hater. Duran, they are not really that good, but they are definitely not as good as France or Belgium or Germany or even England. That's just not true. Just not true. Have you even watched the games, Jella? Have you even paid attention to how good De Jong is playing? France is just another defensive shit team that could play really far to the front, but they don't because it would involve risk. They have the perfect team. They have the only properly balanced team this whole tournament. They have every position covered with a player that's playing really close to the European top clubs. At least. Most positions are covered by players in European top clubs. And they just play utter shit football. It's effective, but it's not pleasant to watch. But they also played it like the World Championship. They also played it like this back then. And also the Euro before that. Spain just doesn't have good attackers. They just have 10 midfielders in the field. Practically. No, just not true. I mean, how many times has Moreno scored? And I think we can all agree on Morata. Literally, Spain wins 5-0. Morata just misses a penalty and doesn't score. It's huge in Europe. It's the biggest sport out here. Yeah, Dumfries is such a limited player. I mean, Morata hasn't shown shit so far on the European Championship. I mean, you could argue as well in that case that Weghorst is amazing because he's like third on the top scorers list of the Bundesliga. And whilst technically lower on the list of competitions than La Liga, I bet you it's practically not. Yeah, indeed. Weghorst is a prime example of that. Then you might as well just fight some. Spopey, just watch some medieval fight movie. They do it there, but with swords. I mean, Zoran could be. I believe you, sure. The question is, are his videos shit or shit and did he get lucky, or are his videos actually good stuff? And Jelle, the thing is, national teams are just playing differently than their club teams most of the time. Wolfsburg is kinda just synced to Weghorst as a striker. The Dutch national team isn't really. That's why it just doesn't function there. The type of football they play there just doesn't suit Weghorst. Okay. I do not arpit or illusion, whatever you want to be called. Sure, Doran. Not like I'll actually sub anyway, so. Yeah, indeed they did, Anouk. They just took like 50 of the best players of the country. That's how most countries do it, and just train with that and see how they function with each other and who function best. It's a lot like Dumfries is still not our best player. He just appears a lot and just fucks it up. But sure. And indeed, I agree. De Boer is a shit coach. De Jong is by far the best. Just look at his statistics, for example. Even his statistics are amazing. His passes and the passes that actually reach the person they are meant to reach. No, he isn't. He isn't more important than De Jong. He simply isn't. And you could argue Memphis is also more important, and De Vrij and De Ligt. Especially De Vrij, by the way. And Blind when he plays as well. Blind is like really fucking good in the Dutch national team. Because his passes are so accurate. Let's see if there's anything happening on Discord real quick. Doesn't seem to be. Yeah, Duran, very funny. Yeah, and Memphis just isn't in shape, but still, he is our best attacker for sure. He is like the big star of Lyon, so which is also I don't know if it's a top club, but it's at least sub-top in France. I mean, I don't follow League that much, so it's just not that interesting to me. No, De Jong's playing amazing. Memphis is indeed playing like utter shit. I agree with that, but I think De Jong is playing really good. So unfortunate that Dest went to the United States for some reason. Because hell is he better than fucking Dumfries. See ya, Joran. By the way, I just got a cool idea. What if this layer is literally under a glacier, so there's like ice above it as the roof? I just got a message on WhatsApp, but I can't view that right now. Let me see. It's almost half. So okay, I got I think at least another hour. My dad just came in. Apparently, I do not have a football game tomorrow. It has been cancelled, which sucks a shit ton because I was looking forward to it. Honestly, I'm also questioning how much Memphis will play at Barca. I mean, Ansu Fati, I have no idea what to expect from him. He's still very young and quite inconsistent, as young players tend to be. At least a lot of young players, not the 3 young players playing at Ajax for some reason. Because Reins, Timber and Gravenberg are amazing all the time at Ajax. Really depends on what kind of system Koeman will play next year, if he plays or not. If he plays with a lot of attackers, I mean, Griezmann doesn't play that well at Barca, and I doubt Aguero will be that awesome. Plus, he is injured like 90% of the time, so. No, Yali isn't. Just not. Are you talking about Aguero or about Ansu Fati? Agreed with the Nook. Oh, my stomach pain's back. Great. Indeed, Nook. We have Vel, man. Hell yeah. I mean, he played really well at Ajax last year. But he plays at Brighton, alright? Or do I have this wrong? I honestly don't follow the lower clubs in the Premier League that much. Hello, Pixel not found. Glad you're a bigger fan of me. Good to hear. But Honestly, the best tip I could give is just look at how other people do it and practice. Just practice, practice, and practice even more. Get inspiration, try it out, improve. That's indeed that can add a lot to the build, yeah, Anouk. But like getting better as a builder as a whole, if you know what a build needs, actually building the thing is also a challenge. My dad just brought me some tea, so I won't die of dehydration now. Great. Do I want to keep this or not? You know what? I think I'm gonna have some lore behind this layer. What if this was formerly a village, but an avalanche hit it, and now it's this? All kinds of ruins of former village in Lair. Sounds fun. Will do. Goodbye, Anouk. I love how Twitch just was crashing every 5 seconds, and YouTube hasn't crashed even once. Good shit. Good shit. By the way, do any of you guys watch Hermitcraft? Perhaps they did. Or they hacked Twitch. Do you watch Hermitcraft? Hermit, you know, Hermitcraft? Mumbo Jumbo Korean. Keralis. Beat-ups. B-double-O, I meant. Do you know those Minecraft YouTubers? Survival SMP server with economy and stuff. The thing is, I want transparent tiles. And there are no transparent freaking tiles in the 2x2 section. For unknown reasons. But still, the idea behind it was good. I'm not gonna lie. Also, glad to see you're still alive, Hira. I already I was confused where you were on. Um, yeah, Iskal is definitely going to do some fun stuff, I feel like. Too bad he didn't finish up his Omega 3 because he got in some trouble IRL apparently. And when everything got fixed, the season ended, which was kind of sad. By the way, I watched a YouTuber yesterday who is finishing the Omega 3, and Iskal commented saying he absolutely loved it. Apparently viewers are dropping. I mean, I agree with you, Pixel, because I wasn't the biggest fan of General of Season 7. I felt like Bodom is epic indeed. But I did love Corrales' city, for example. That shit was like next level, and B-Dubs' castle. I was just kind of sad that Corrales and B-Dubs joined Season 6 so late, because I got into Hermitcraft via a random episode of Mumbo. And then, at the moment, Corrales is my favorite hermit, but I'm kind of scared for what he's gonna do this season, because he built an entire city last season, and I guess he's gonna do something different, right? But I do not know what. I have no idea what he could do. I mean, the Omega 3 that was partially finished by that other YouTuber looks 10 times better. And it was done in the same way that Iskal did it. So that's kind of what it would have looked like, I guess. And my goodness, what it would have looked amazing if it would have been done. But it wasn't, and we'll just have to accept it because it's a survival server. So Iskal is not gonna finish it himself. So I'm glad someone else did. You know what? I'm just gonna have a whole part of ice here that the players will have trouble moving over. I'm gonna have fun with that. Because remember, my D&D players are actually gonna have to fight in this map. Honestly, would be cool if he tried to build something in the end, but he already built a starter house, which looked awesome, by the way. Not don't get me wrong, on some little island. And also, Beatrice's stuff is amazing this season. Already, like, his first episode was some next level shit. It was over an hour long. I'm just gonna try if I can drink my tea already. Oh yeah, that's better. Hydration. Thank God. Anyway, let's continue. Yeah, indeed. But the thing is, I don't think he's gonna build a mega base, but he's gonna build all over the place. He said that, right? So I think this is gonna be his base of operations, and he's gonna build all kinds of little builds all over the place. Kind of like he did last season. He didn't really have a central mega base that actually had functionality. His village had a lot of functionality, but it didn't really have like a mega storage system. Something like yeah, I mean, he did end up having a mega storage system, but that was like really late in the season. He didn't really use it. He didn't have like enormous farms. He didn't have like one huge central building in his space. No, it was just a lot of builds mixed together. Kind of like Corellis' base, honestly. But Corellis' base felt more like an actual base. Because the big dig definitely wasn't, barely had any functionality to it. It only had the sorting system in the end, but he never used it, as I said. Okay, I think this is actually starting to look quite good. Yeah, it's like, what the hell is he talking about? Understandable, I mean. By the way, can I just say that I love the new, overview you have here in the stream thingy. I can just see all the status things. Okay, it seems it's now around 40 or something. So I think I'll just go for another half an hour or so. Yeah, I mean, true, yeah. It definitely was. Don't refuse the goat, and I mean, like this. The where is it? That's what I meant. Don't freeze the goat. Yeah. Yes, I'm gonna be childish like that. Leave me be, okay? This is my stream. You can't change my mind on it. Don't freeze success. We already had 42 different clicks on the stream. That's quite a lot. Especially considering this, like, no thumbnail at all. Press X to doubt. Okay, I still need a portal room. Let me just place some enormous random pillars here. If. And no, I won't. Oh, okay. I'll apologize on a condition. He will outplay Messi in a duel this tournament, or I won't do it. And yes, I did think about that agreement. Okay, let me see. Does the dragon fit between those? He for sure does. True. Though they are both fast. and speed is practically the only thing Dumfries has. Okay, Messi used to do a shit ton, but he just can't anymore because he's old. I mean, like the end of last season, he wasn't in shape, so he practically just played with 10 people, and with 10 people the whole team. You only have 9 proper players. Because he just doesn't do a thing. If you can't reach him, he's worthless. That's the disadvantage of him. True. Okay, and these pedestals, I will have tokens. I will Photoshop that are statues of a giant ice dragon sitting on statues, kind of like this one. Once again, I didn't get pinged on Discord, so I got a notification on WhatsApp. And behind this, I still have to make a portal rune. And I think I will just put the treasure in this ice over here. Yeah, I'll just put the treasure in now. Okay, that doesn't work properly. What could I put in here? put on some cloth because white dragons tend to be quite poor. Yeah, I honestly don't know what to put in here as a treasure because white dragons don't. I mean, the description says they have bones and stuff laying in there, so I guess I'll put some bones in. I too do wish that. I'm gonna sneeze. Okay, the question is where am I gonna put the portal room and the other things I want in this layer? Because at the moment it's not so big. I'm gonna fit like a lot of enormous creatures in here. 4 legs. I mean 4 legs. They all have 4 legs. So what you're talking about? Every dragon has 4 legs technically. Because if they only have 2 legs, it's a wyvern and not a dragon. Let me just see. Perhaps a shipwreck here. I can't fit that in. Hello, Junith. Yeah, I'm still alive. Why won't you let me click that? I'm gonna go offline in like 50 minutes, 20 minutes, somewhere around that. So, but I'm gonna be live for another bit still. And this is what we got so far. And here's the dragon treasury. And on these pedestals I'm gonna have statues of the dragon, which will come to life in some way or another. I don't know in what way exactly, because I've kinda house ruled that simulacrum chains don't exist and that there can only be 1 copy of a creature. But I guess I can defy that by simply saying dragon magic, yay! You don't have access to dragon magic. You're not the powerful. And then they'll have to shut up. I guess I could do that, but I don't know. Whatever I'll throw at them, they'll probably beat it because white dragons aren't that powerful. I'll just put some barrels in the treasure, because barrels. Who doesn't want some barrels, right? A barrel. More barrel. Also, Junit, the idea is kind of that this is below. Those look like flying snakes. You mean like a worm? Is that like or an amphitheater? I think it's an amphitheater. Actually, funny that you say that. A player came in here like an hour ago, or maybe just a little bit more. And I said, I'm kind of working on something for the D&D right now, so you're not really allowed to watch. And he's like, okay, sure, and he went out. Which was a wholesome time. But this layer will be covered in like a giant layer of ice, like it's in an actual glacier. So there will be bright light due to all the light being reflected all over the place by the white snow. Meaning the sorcerers can't teleport, because I have 2 shadow sorcerers who can teleport all over the place when it's not completely bright light. Which is annoying as fuck. But I will counter them. Yes, I will. I mean, someday I'm gonna have them fight in the open sky anyway. I'm just gonna drop a dragon on their head. Should work just fine. Okay, I'm gonna add a lot more props to this, I think. Because the idea is kinda that this was a village that got overrun by an avalanche. And then a glacier grew over it. Now that makes sense from a geography standpoint, but still. More props. I think I'm just gonna grab a house from over here. I can see my house from here. Oh wait, that's Corrales, not me. I can't do Corrales impressions, by the way. I already know that. Okay, that doesn't look that good. I'll put in a different house, see if that looks any better. Fuck, that's even taller. Fuck, that doesn't fit. Yes, I'm dropping F-bombs. I mean, means he can fly around, plus I have to fit 5 dragon-sized creatures in here. 5 flying around. Okay, that needs a bit of rotation. White dragons are in D&D. Yeah, he would be able to fit on this pedestal. Because this is kind of the size of a white dragon, I think. Let me just put a human beside it, just to make sure. No, actually it would be more the size of the black dragon. Never mind. You, GTFO. Give me the night dragon. You're the rage says. Hover. I wish that too, but changing size of moving objects would be kinda hard to program. Yeah, I guess he could, if he time it right, he could fit through there. While still flying. What's up with the wing texture? Wow, looks interesting. Okay, that's the size of the dragon, kinda. He fits through here, no problem. He fits through here. This would be kind of a tight squeeze, but still fits. Only the night dragon is bigger than the other dragons. The black dragon is bigger than the other two. Which I will quickly demonstrate. Hover. And also hover, please. Here, look. Night dragon is bigger. Yes, slide down in the air, bitch. Now let me just place some more buildings. What else could I add? I guess I should add probably a few more props that are just like scattered around. More wrecked stuff. Some empty baskets. Yeah, that does look like shit, so I'll remove that thing. But I guess I will have this. Okay, Miss gets some props that I have never used properly. I play Call of Duty Mobile. I play Dream League Soccer 2019. I still have it downloaded because the new versions suck like a lot. And I play Darkness Rises, which is a Korean RPG. And I play. Let me think. I play sometimes a tiny bit of Minecraft, and that's pretty much all. Also, I discovered a really cool new game today that's kind of like Satisfactory, but more like with a top-down view, and kind of cute mobile game style, which I downloaded just today, and I'm not really digging it. So I think I'll be playing that for quite a while. I could possibly even live stream it someday, but not today. And of course I will play Planet Coaster once I get a PC. I really play Pokeball quite inconsistently. I don't really have much of a schedule. Sometimes, like if I do a lot of for D&D, a lot of maps, I'll build like half of the day. Or if I have a challenge going on in the Discord. Let me see. Boulderment. That's what it's called. And yes, I do have a lot more games downloaded, but I don't play that much of them. Look, Anouk, I'm using Freeform. Oh wait, Anouk isn't around anymore. Oopsie days. Items like this, well, you can just use it as. Okay, I mean, just see what an adventurer would see if they would walk through here. Okay, no X, please. And after that, I'm probably gonna end the stream. So, no hitboxes are still not fixed of these rocks. Great. I'm literally stuck here. because there's one type of rock which has an enormous hitbox, which it shouldn't have. Okay, this seems alright. I mean, I will scale this map up a lot in Roll20 when I actually upload it there. So the village will look normally sized. Yeah, boxes are broken on this. You won't be able to see that anyway from top-down view, so I don't need to edit it. Whoopsie. Okay. I think that's gonna wrap up. I'm gonna wrap up our stream here for today. I had a shit ton of fun, so thank you all for watching. And I guess I should probably also tell you, tomorrow there is gonna be a video on my channel for the first time in half a year, so be sure to stay tuned for it.